Arman, please don't kill me.
Hello and welcome to the grand final of Who Wants to Be.
What?
So yes, unfortunately we have a bit of an infestation here of geese, and unfortunately we have a goose playing with us, which unfortunately is not something I predicted, but it's a season finale. We've got no more money left, so we're just playing for fun and we're just going to let all chaos happen. And you know why? Because who gives a fuck anymore? Anyway, let's introduce our first geese. Please welcome goose number 1. Okay, so we have goose number 1. Question: can you speak any human language, or do I have to go?
Oh yes, I don't worry, Mr. Elfan. I understand. I kind of learned over it by watching other people like rant about a lot of stuff. You know, basically cursing a lot.
Okay, fair enough. For a moment, I thought you'd learned language by people telling you to, go away and throw books or shoot at you, but
I kind of got used to it.
But for the purpose of those who do not know, this is actually Hertzy, my fellow colleague of APS.
Hello.
Former host of the Weakest Link because Arman has taken over.
Yep.
And sadly failed to win 13,000. No, actually has won 13,000 euros.
Oh, I won.
That was me that failed.
Corruption.
Which is a shame though, because I actually wanted Pokal to win because, as much as Britain, as much as the British and the Irish don't get along, we have a soft spot for each other, and I don't care much for eggheads.
Oh, shut up.
You shut up.
You shut up.
You shut up. Anyway, let's go over the rules. 12 questions and a check of €1,000,000 I'll sign for you. 4 lifelines. Ask the audience. 50-50. +1. And you can ask me for help, which I'll get wrong on purpose because you are a goose.
Oh, so I'm not using it, alright.
I won't actually, I'm not that evil. So, you ready?
Oh, no, I'll try my best, yeah.
Audience, are you ready?
Yeah.
You know what?
Oh, yes.
I miss saying this in the sign language, so I'll say this. Kom on, speel. Wie wordt een miljonair? Voor een van €500, kom mee. Which of these ABS personalities has a name similar to an electrical appliances that should keep you cool during a hot day?
So,
Riso, Arman XH1, TL48 Productions, or Fangamer UK?
Oh, I should keep you cool during the hot day. I guess you better start blowing, Pan. The final answer.
it's Arman.
Well, sadly, I can't keep you cool, but I can give you money. I'll give you €500. How about that?
Yeah, fair enough. I guess that's enough for one fan. Or many, or whatever.
For €1,000 secured. What is the name of a national flag of France? Bicolor, tricolor, quadricolor, pentacolor.
So, considering, okay, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5. France has 3 colors, blue, white, and red, just like a lot of other countries in the Europe. So, B, tricolor, final answer.
It's la bonne réponse. €1,000. Félicitations. Bravo.
Oh, no, that's an owl. Whack.
Okay, that's €1,000 secured, and you got all lifelines intact. Let's press on with the next question. You're 10 away from €1,000,000. This is for €2,000.
Right.
What breed of dog resembles the Siberian Husky?
Oh Christ.
The Yorkshire Terrier, the Maltese, the Alaskan Malamute, or low gravity?
There's a breed of dog called
Hold on. Stop.
Huh?
There was a small issue here. When I was editing the question, I will say, hold on, let me just open the doc real quick. Answer D is French Bulldog.
French bulldog.
Vocal, be quiet.
Well, I'm not really a dog person. I mean, they just yell at me as always. But I think there's a certain bees that might know this, so I'm gonna go for a +1 here. I know it's early, but I'm gonna go for it. +1, please.
But no, that's what Lifeline saw for. Okay, confirm +1.
Confirm.
Okay, we'll do that. Okay, so if anyone knows this question, please do stand up and make yourself known. Okay, so we've got one taker.
I think someone else jumped in here.
Justin, so we've got two. So we've got Ross, we've got Justin. But it's down to you.
I was hoping for one of my goose players to, but I'll go with Justin. I'll go. I want to see. I want to hear. I want to see him type what answer he thinks.
Okay, let's do that. Let's bring Justin down here as his +1. Now, as usual, you got all the time in the world. Also, Justin, other way around. Other side.
Other side, Justin. Other side. Like.
Never mind. There we go. Right. If you want to dictate for me, Pokel, that'd be lovely.
Husky Alaska, yeah. So you would say C, right? 8% sure. All right.
Okay, well, it's all down to you, Hertzy. What do you think?
Justin, I hope you do not just screw me, and I will trust your 80%. Otherwise, I'll screw power. And you don't want to mess with 20% of my power. See, Final answer.
Hertzy,
He screwed it up, didn't he?
you need to apologise. He got the right answer.
Oh, I'll pay him 80. Wait, no, that's too much. I'll pay him 4.1% of money.
At the moment, €2,000, and you've used a lifeline, but you're still in good position so far. 4 away from 32,000. This is worth €4,000. Take your time. See what you want to do with this one. Geometry Dash is the presumed sequel to what Flash Adobe game? The Impossible Game, Fancy Pants Adventure, Crush the Castle, or Fireboy and Water Girl?
Honestly, B almost sounds as you, but no. That would be A, the Impossible Game, and I'd like to make that my final answer. A.
What's this about me and Fancy Pants Adventure?
I mean, it looks nice. It has a nice ring to it.
Why do we allow a rice-cracking goose onto the show? This was not part of the contract. I'm going to be renegotiating my contract with Arman because this is ridiculous. But That aside, you find €2,000.
Yay, squad!
We're now looking at a drop of €3,000, but a right answer will double it to €8,000. You still got your 3 lifelines, and how far would you reckon you could go today? Would €32,000 be like your target, or you hoping to go a little bit further?
I mean, 32,000, okay, that could be like a safety distance because I haven't played Millionaire in a long time, as far as I know. So I'm trying to get like 32, but my main goal, possibly 125,000. Like that's the main goal. So I'm seeing if I could try to get there.
I mean, it has happened before. We had a lot of big prize winners, particularly last week with Pokel. He became a millionaire.
Yeah.
So anything can happen. But let's focus on this one. This one's for €8,000. Let's see the question. What is the medium of all 12 amounts you can win on APS's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Oh Christ, median. Oh,
€24,000, €28,000, €32,000, €36,000.
oh, hang on. Just be right back.
And don't worry, this isn't countdown. You haven't got 30 seconds to work that out.
My mother-in-law coming in. Anyways, median. So it's how should I put it? It's like a middle ground. Can average so 32,000. So combine all of them and divide them by 12. Oh Christ. Okay, this one's a bit tricky.
Remember, you have got
I
your
really-
lifelines if you need to help.
I know, but I really don't want to use them. Okay.
Yeah, but that's what they're there for. If you're not entirely sure, you can use them. No one can blame you.
So say 2 million. Hang on. Yeah, no, my brain is not working. I'm gonna ask you. Please.
Okay.
Can't-
In that case, here is what I think. See, now what you're doing is you're thinking about average, where you add all the
yeah.
numbers together and then you divide it by the number of entities. So that's average.
That's average, right?
In statistic forms, I know there's mode, which is the statistic that appears the most, which isn't the case. So when we're talking about the median, think of the middle. So in that case, so if you think about this,
So now you're stuck too, huh?
yeah, I'm thinking of, yeah, you're thinking of average. Median, I'm sure it's the middle.
I also think it's the middle. I know I knew maths. This is like middle school maths, but I can't remember it. My brain is just Because
I'm trying to
let
think.
me be honest. I was thinking like 32 or no, I know no, it's not 32. Maybe it's so. 12,
hold on. Let's work this out because we've got even numbers, so that means we'd have to. Yes, hold on. So I've got this wrong. So if it's odd numbers, it'd be easy to work out where the middle number is. But because we've got 6, there's 6. There's so what we do is 32 plus 16, 48,
And divide that by 2, right?
and that'll be 24,000 euros. Yes, yes, we got it. It's A. I'm sure it's A. I'm 100% certain it is A because that's the median. That's my final answer. I'm 100%. Let's go for it.
If it's A, then it's A 24,000 final answer. I'm just gonna.
Computer, please reveal the correct answer.
Yeah.
Superb mathematics.
Thank you, Fan.
I had that. This is going back GCSE and years, so I probably had to proper dig deep into it. But
Yeah, that one kind of tricked my brain because I was thinking average and no. Yeah, I would have gotten this wrong. So thank you.
not a worry. Right, we're doing fine. We're doing fine.
Mhm.
Question 6 now for 16,000 euros. Satoshi Nakamoto is considered the creator of the hybrid engine, Bluetooth, the first game console, Bitcoin.
I don't. Okay, so. Ooh. I have a feeling like Bluetooth might be like a trick one. I think because of Danish, this whole Danish thing. You know what I mean? Satoshi Nakamoto. I don't. I feel okay. I don't know. I don't think it's hybrid engine as well. Because if it was, I'd hear something like a car manufacturer from somewhere, something, you know. And then I'm left with C and D. Oh Christ! I just hope I don't use my lifelines already. At least until
I know people.
hope
I know
get
people.
2,000 and lose, but still. Huh.
But the thing is, that I know people saying they don't like to use lifelines, but sometimes, if you have to, you need to, because otherwise, we are talking a bit of a loss here. In this case, 7,000 euros.
Still, that's a lot of money. Yeah. Hmm. Screw it. I'll ask the audience. I'll ask the audience, please.
Okay, confirm.
Yep, confirm.
Okay, audience, we need your help for 16,000 euros. The question is this. Satoshi Nakamoto is considered the creator of A, the hybrid engine, B, Bluetooth, C, the first game console, or D, Bitcoin. On your GUI keypads, on your screens, vote now, please. Okay, 5% for the hybrid engine, 20% on Bluetooth and the first game console, 55% went for Bitcoin.
I nearly went for C, but no. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm going for the audience. D, Bitcoin, final answer.
Now here's the fun thing. Satoshi Nakamoto is not an identified person yet. He is actually a mystery.
Oh.
But for some reason, though, he is considered the creator of Bitcoin.
Oh. Woo. Thank you, audience. Thank you, audience. Well, 55% the audience.
Get this right, and I'll sign a check for you for 32,000 euros.
Mm-hmm.
And you got one lifeline left to 50-50.
Yeah, the only one I like to leave last, to be honest.
Let's put it this way: if you use it and you get it right, 32,000 euros. At least that's your safe goal. But of course,
Yep.
we want you to get 125,000 or even a million. It'd be nice to end on a high.
Mhm.
But let's take a look at this one though for 32,000 euros. Let's see the question. Which of these exotic fruits is renowned for its strong odor?
Please tell me it is there.
Mangosteen, jackfruit, durian, or sweet sop?
Thank you, TikTok. You know what? Even if I don't get it, I'll still be happy. See, durian, final answer.
The thing is, though, the one thing people say is TikTok is brain rot, and I'm gonna have to agree with them, 100%. I can't believe I'm saying this, but on this occasion, TikTok has got you 32,000 euros.
Oh. At least we found some good use for TikTok and YouTube Shorts as well. I mean, I'm also on YouTube Shorts. But still.
Now, as of this point, you're guaranteed to leave with at least 32,000 euros. That is yours, and no one's going to take that away from you. This one is a free guess now, and it's to double that to 64,000 euros. You have got 50-50, but you've got a free guess as well, so give it a go. You've got nothing to lose here. Shall we see the question?
Let's go. Let's do it.
Let's do this. For 64,000
Please
questions.
read the prompt.
Right in front of me.
Oh, hold on. We've got a little surprise, actually. Because this is the final episode.
What?
You get to revive a lifeline.
Oh.
So, you've used Ask the Audience, you've used +1, and you've used Ask Me. So, which one do you want to revive?
Okay. I don't know if I want to. I want lifeline, so I still have 50-50, and
So, at the moment, you still got your 50-50, but now you can revive either Ask the Audience, +1, or Ask the Host. So, which one do you want to revive?
we're doing this for fun, so I'm just gonna revive you back from my lifeline. Fan, please. Yeah, ask the host, please.
Okay, in that case then, you've got 50-50 and you've got Ask the Host in play now. This is for 64,000 euros. Let's have a look at the question. During an episode of the 1964 series of Tom and Jerry, which of these arias is sung by Tom, then ended by Jerry? Habanera by G. Bizet, Lago a Factotum by G. Rossini, Nessun Dorma by G. Puccini, Der Hollenrache by W.A. Mozart. Oh, and he's gone. Good. We don't need some crack or goose playing the game.
No, he's back.
I wasn't gonna sign his check anyway. Oh, good grief, he's back. Right, retake. During an episode of the 1964 series of Tom and Jerry, which of these arias is sung by Tom, then ended by Jerry? Habanera, Lago a Factotum, Nessun Dorma, or De Holy Roche?
Oh. I hate opera. I revived it, I might as well reuse it again. I'm gonna ask you again.
Okay, well, in that case, here is what I think. Now, the problem is that I watched Tom and Jerry, and I love Tom and Jerry with a passion. The thing is, though, I only watch it for the cartoon humour. and they have done a lot of musical episodes, but I think what pains me with many other cartoon fans is that I don't look up at what they play or sing. So, unfortunately, because of that, you're going to you're gonna hate me, but I don't know this, unfortunately. And the thing is that I don't listen to arias, unfortunately.
I'd take an educated guess, for example.
The thing is though, so if I knew at least one of them, I would go for it. But unfortunately, I don't think it's Mozart. I don't think it's Mozart. I just don't think there was anything by Mozart. But that's the only thing I can rule out, though. But apart from that, though, I really don't know where to go from here. I guess the lesson for me is next time if there's a cartoon and they're playing either a piano music or they're doing an opera or an aria, look up what they're singing or what they're playing. But I can only rule out D though. But apart from that, I can't think of anything else. So I'm not of any help, unfortunately. So
It's alright.
that is my final answer. I'm so sorry, Hertzy.
Well, I mean, I don't have other choice. If you ruled out D, then I hope 50-50 could help me here. So I might as well go for it. Let's do it, 50-50.
Okay, confirm.
Um,
Okay, computer, please take away 2 wrong answers. Ah!
Oh no! Oh, it's the one I ruled out as well. The C was the one I ruled out. The D is one you ruled out, and now I'm hopeless. Still, it's a free guess. All right, where's my coin? My coin.
Good
I
goodness.
don't have any shit. Right. Fun. Give me a number between 1 and 100.
I'm not doing it. No, count me out. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
I'm not gonna blame you. I'm not gonna blame you.
No,
Don't worry.
I'm not doing it. It's not. I'm not going to be held responsibility.
Okay,
I'm not
no,
going to be held. No.
You don't have to. I'm just gonna flip a lighter and see if it's picture side up. It's A. If it's not, it's B. Okay. Don't ask why I'm tossing the lighter. Oh, it fell. What is a picture side up? A.
I think you said that, yeah.
I mean, it's a free guess, so yeah. I might as well let others play. A. Habanera. I hope it's right. Final answer.
It's a good thing you didn't ask me because I don't want to be responsible for you losing a chance to win more money. Now, we've ruled out D, and 50-50 took away C.
The one I ruled out.
Heard C.
Just say
That 50-50 chance, that 50-50 flip you've taken.
with the lighter. It's empty, by the way.
It has paid off after the break.
Oh,
Ooh.
Don't go away.
Right now. Anyways.
Right.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with a 50-50 chance. So apparently 50-50 is now taken a brand new meaning. It's not just a 50-50 lifeline, but now a 50-50 toss on a coin or a lighter. What's next? A 50-50 toss on the hot seat chairs? Don't, they're too expensive. So before the break, we asked this. During an episode of the 1964 series of Tom and Jerry, which of these arias is sung by Tom, then ended by Jerry? We used the 50-50 and got rid of C and D. Hertzie asked me, I was no help at all, but we eliminated D and we left with A and B. Hertzie used a 50-50 flip on a lighter and it landed on the upside, so it went for A.
Picture side up, yeah.
Picture side up. Hertzie. It was a 50-50 choice. It was a 50-50 chance. And sadly, you're leaving with 32,000. It was Lago El Factotum by G. Rossini.
Damn, later I'm
That's
throwing in the
half
trash.
silence at the start.
Let's go 32,000. I'm happy with that.
So I guess, Hertzie, I guess that's one of the reasons to quit smoking.
Yeah, never. Never.
But look, it's been entertaining. You go home with
Yeah.
32,000 euros, which is your safe target, which is not bad actually.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy, yeah.
Hvala lepa. Laku noć.
Laku
Ciao.
noć. Sport.
Ode mój gulasz.
Now that's Hertzie going home with 32,000 euros, but now we've got a serving army general, which actually goes by the same name. Please welcome General.
Microwave! I'm back!
Wow, wow, wow. We've gone for a different country this time.
Yes.
So
I'm a different species.
you've gone for all different types of countries. We had Slovenia, we had Cyprus. What other countries do we have?
I mean, I have. Hold on, let me check. Okay, I've got Poland, I've got Yugoslavia, I've got Portugal, Austria, Switzerland, Peru.
But now this time you've gone for Hayastan, Armenia. Why Armenia, by the way?
I just felt like it.
Well, in that case, then we're gonna have to do Armenian-style millionaire prizes. So I'll do this way: 12 questions, and you win €1 million. However, if you get through the first 2 questions, you'll get the Armenian National Bank €1,000 plastic card. 7 questions will get you 32,000 Armenian American Express gold plastic card. And if you go all the way to the million, you'll receive this Millionaire's Armenian Club €1 million plastic card. That's how they say it. That's what they say in Armenia. They always say plastic cards every time they go to a milestone. Then you got 4 lifelines. You got ask the audience, 50-50, +1, and ask the host. So, are you ready?
No.
Well, let's play Oversundurnal Millionaire Dish. First one for 500. To be or not to be, that is the question, answer, lifeline, millionaire.
I'm gonna say question, final answer.
Well, that is the question, and that is the correct answer. Well done.
Yay!
€4,000. In Doctor Who, what's the name of the Doctor's commonly used gadget? Sonic drill, sonic hammer, sonic saw, or sonic screwdriver?
Now, I don't really watch Doctor Who, so this is a problem.
Jello, it's been going on for over 60 years, but even gone over 60 years.
Yes. I want to ask the audience because I don't know this.
Okay, audience, we need your help on this. For €1,000. In Doctor Who, what is the name of the Doctor's commonly used gadget? Sonic drill A, sonic hammer B, sonic saw C, sonic screwdriver D. On your keypads on your screen, all vote now.
Honestly, I prefer Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic the Hedgehog!
Okay, 21% for A, 26% for B, 5% for C, 47% for sonic screwdriver.
Okay, audience, I've been trusting you for like twice. I'm gonna go for D, final answer. If I get this wrong, it's on you.
And it is a sonic screwdriver. That's €1,000.
Thank you so much, audience.
Get screwed!
But yeah, the sonic screwdriver is just this annoying, typically a long hand gadget that just makes an irritating bzzz.
You're annoying.
Noise.
Do you want me to break your show?
Per favore, no. Right, that's away. You got €1,000. That's secured, and because of that, I got the €1,000 plastic card for you. I'll put that aside for now. This is for €2,000 now to double your money. On the Moss scale, on the Moss hardness scale, what material is at the softest end of the scale?
It says mineral, by the way.
Diamond, topaz, corundum, or talc?
What? I'm gonna. Again, I don't know about this, so I might use another lifeline.
That's what they're there for. What are you gonna use?
I'll do a +1, please.
Okay, so we'll do that. If anyone knows this question, please make yourself known by jumping up and down. So goose number 2 and number 4 knows it. So is goose number 1.
All of the goose and
So in
everything.
this case, we might as well just use the lifeline called Ask a Goose.
Ask a goose.
Ask my goulash.
Goose. Okay.
Right. Just to stop this confusion. Goose 1, that's Hersey. Goose 2, who are you?
I think that's me. On the basis I'm not goose 4 and I don't think I'm goose 3. So I must be goose 2.
Quiz goes to
Right.
I'm gonna say quiz.
Okay, let's bring Quiz down.
There we go.
Here we are,
I'm
quiz.
gonna have to practice my goose and knees.
Sorry.
But so what I'm trying to say is, you both got all the time in the world you need, so talk it out, you two.
Alright, what do you think?
Okay, okay, well, think about diamonds. They are really hard. They're actually the hardest. I think it goes up to 12, and I think it's number 12. Topaz is a sort of, it's another sort of mineral. It's a sort of like a gemstone. Hard-ish. Corundum is ruby. It's like, it's sort of a family of stones, but ruby is the most famous example of a corundum stone. Very hard. Talc, you get talcum powder.
Ooh.
And that comes from a talcum rock. Very, very soft. Talc is number 1 on the Mohs hardness scale, so that means it is the softest. So, talc is my, to say in Gutanese, my...
So you're saying talc? Okay, talc final.
Get off me! Shoot! Shoot! Right, that's it. Out! Out! Shoot! 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 Shoot!
Right, let's not hurt this.
Right. Now, there's a reason why everyone keeps asking for a quiz, please. Because he always gets it right. It is the final answer, correct answer.
Yay! Kids, whenever you're on Millionaire, use the +1 on quiz because of everything.
Honestly, what a complete and utter. Right. This is now for €4,000, and you've got your 50-50, and you got Ask the Host left. Let's keep going with this one. Which of these phobias is a fear opposite of claustrophobia? Nyctophobia, agoraphobia, arachnophobia, thalassophobia.
Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, arachnophobia is the fear of spiders. So it won't be that. I don't know about nyctophobia. I think that's like the fear of the dark. I don't know. I'll use the 50-50.
Okay, let's do that. Computer, please separate 2 incorrect answers, please.
Okay, agoraphobia, final answer.
And of course, B is the correct answer. Well done.
Yeah!
You got 1 lifeline left, and that's Ask the Host. You're 3 away from €32,000, and that'll be the minimum you can walk away. And of course, you're 8 away from $1 million. Let's have a look at this one for €8,000. Which of these mythological creatures existed in both Greek and Egyptian mythologies?
What?
The Sphinx, the Hydra, the Minotaur, or the Ceropopard?
What is a Ceropopard? What? What's Giant doing here? Anyway, back to the question. I don't know. Serpent for serpent. Okay. I just don't know. I have only got 1 lifeline left, and that's to ask you, so I'm going to use that, please.
Okay, you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is what I think. Now, first of all, that gunshot should be with at every single goose we have in the studio.
Hey, yo!
So that aside. That's aside. I'm ruling out Hydra and Minotaur because I know these 2 for sure were based on the Greek mythology. The Ceropopard. I haven't heard of it, to be honest, but now Sphinx. Now usually Sphinx would usually be Egyptian, but I'm also thinking that sometimes the Greek and the Egyptian mythologies can sometimes cross over a little, not a lot compared to the Roman mythology, but I'm only going just based on what I know. I think the educated guess might be that it could be A. but I'm not saying it with complete certainty. I'm saying it as a complete educated guess. So it would be A, but only proceed with caution on that, and that would be my final answer.
Oh. So I don't. So it won't be B or C. I'm gonna summon my domino.
Not the dreaded domino flip.
Well, too bad. I'm summoning the domino anyway. If it's got spots over, then it's D. If not, then it's A. All right. Someone tell me when.
Now.
Oh, I failed to flip. There you go. Where is it? I've lost my domino now.
First of all, why is Chris dressing up as a old geezer with that flat cap on?
What?
I'm not dressing up as an old geezer.
Well, no, you are an old geezer.
Exactly.
Right. What's your domino say?
Oh, I found it. It says A.
Final answer?
Final answer. Either way, it's still win £1,000, I think.
Euros, not pounds.
Sorry, euros. My bad.
Computer, please reveal the correct answer.
Oh no! 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 Oh no! Oh yeah!
Hey!
Please let this next be a geography or Eurovision question, please. I beg.
By the way, fan, it's not an old geezer, it's an old geese.
It's old geezer.
Time came up with that one.
You just got geezered.
You got geezered.
I'm not going to justify that with a response. Anyway. You got €8,000. I'd love to give you a question on Eurovision, but unfortunately, I'm not the man of the questions here. Unfortunately, I only go by what's on the screen, sadly. But this is for €16,000. It's W money again. A former CEO of which company once expressed disdain towards certain subscription methods and AI in an interview with Fox? Microsoft, Alphabet, Apple, or Samsung?
All right, I've heard about these companies, but I just don't know the CEO or the former CEO. Microsoft, you have Microsoft, you have Copilot. Samsung, I don't know. Apple, you have Siri, I think. I just don't know for Alphabet, so I'm gonna rule Alphabet out. The only one I know is Microsoft with Copilot. But I don't know if that's a quiz. What are you doing? But I just don't know. No, I forgot what I was gonna say. But I don't know if Microsoft has a subscription, unless if I'm completely wrong on that. But I do know that Microsoft has Copilot. Alphabet I can rule out. Samsung I can probably rule out. I'm stuck between A and C. This isn't good at all.
Well, the good thing is you can walk away with €8,000. Otherwise, if you give me the wrong answer, you'll lose €7,000.
Oh. See, the thing is, I kind of want €8,000, but I don't want to walk away at the same time. But it just could be Apple, could be Microsoft. I don't think it would be Alphabet or Samsung. I just don't know. way, I still get £1,000.
Euros.
No, euros. I keep thinking of the British millionaire. My bad. Why are we sharing the money tree?
Eyes. We're doing the old Polish camera cuts.
I just don't know. What does disdain even mean?
You're English and you don't know what disdain means.
No.
Right. Have you got a dictionary?
No, I don't.
Oh, for God's sake. Even when I'm your age, I have a dictionary with me. Ah.
Yeah, dictionaries are quite nice.
I think Chris is having identity crisis. First he's a geese, then he's an old geezer, then he's an old geezer, and now all of a sudden he's now Georgian, wearing a hat.
Why I didn't get caught it on camera? Why?
Right, back to the game. If you don't
Okay.
know, if you don't know, you can walk away with €8,000. And that'll be yours. But if you go over give me the wrong answer, you'll lose €7,000.
I'm gonna do the domino gamble again.
Not
Yeah.
again, not again.
Yes, again. Okay.
Arman,
If it has
please.
worked for it, then I'm staying in. If not, then take an educated guess. I have to take an educated guess, according to Domino. If I get this wrong, then I hate you, Domino. I'm going to throw you out the window, and I'll make sure you get run over by a car. I kind of want to say Microsoft, but like it could be either of these three.
How you doing? What's up? Are you doing?
What?
Sorry, I was doing something here. Don't mind me.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I kind of want to say Microsoft, and I'm gonna say final answer. I'll still get £1,000 either way.
Euros.
Euro, sorry. I'll still get €1,000 either way. So
There we go.
right,
And that was based on your domino thing, yeah?
yeah.
If you'd went for Samsung, you've lost €7,000. If you went for Alphabet, you've lost €7,000.
Okay, so I was right about Alphabet and Samsung.
If you'd went for Apple,
Uh-oh.
you would have won €16,000.
Screw
Microsoft was
you,
the wrong
Tom.
answer.
Screw you.
It was actually by an interview of none other than Steve Wozniak.
Oh, of course.
Quite a hard-hitting interview, actually. But sadly, that's the modern tech world we live in. Sadly,
I still got £1,000, so euros.
Euros.
and because of your Armenian clothes, we can do things the Armenian way, and that is you get the €1,000 plastic card from Armenian National Bank. There you go.
Well, thank you for this plastic card.
No worries. And for the reason why I say the plastic card, but it's actually a bank card or a credit card more than anything. But why they say plastic card, I do not know. But it's been fun having you know. General Brits, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Now I shall microwave my way out.
Also fun. In audience,
Uh-huh.
there's a younger brother of you, apparently.
Hurts, get down. We
No,
have the
like,
permission
the-
to do
the
it.
other
Come on, man. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'm
Okay.
walking.
Wait.
Yay!
Oh, the mój goulash.
What's going on? What's going on?
So,
All right, I'm done.
uh,
Okay.
so in short,
It's my domino.
uh, in short, goulash means like, oh my God, my English is not working. Like goulash is a dish which can be made from like a lot of like species of animals. For example, gooses, I don't know, pigs, blah blah. And on the first time when hers was playing, I literally just said "Ode moj goulash," which literally means my gul. I don't know how to translate it, but literally that means your food is
Who's my
running away.
goulash?
Yeah, we were like dying of laughter. So I'm sorry if I yeah.
That was awkward.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, we're done. Thanks, Arman.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yep. Counting you down from 10.
Well, welcome to Who Wants to Cause a Chaos on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. That seems to be the new show for tonight. And so far, we have heard Goose 1 have won 32,000 euros. Not bad. We had General, who had to salute him away. Well, welcome back to Who Wants to Cause Chaos on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Early round Herdsey, or Goose number 1, walked away with left with 32,000 euros. We saluted General out of the studio with 1,000 euros plastic card. And now we have a respected member of the community who is a member of the Quiz League London, but also seems to have a bit of a personality disorder with multiple identities. He's a goose, an old geezer, and then all of a sudden he is a Georgian, wearing a Georgian hat for dancing. But to everyone here, we lovingly call him Quiz Please. Let's welcome Quiz Please. And now he's a goose again.
Hey, Fan, can you help me up, man?
You got rings? There you go. So first of all, I've heard you've won a trophy quiz. Tell us about it.
Yes, I can show you it actually because it's right next here. But oh no, that's just my face. How do you rotate that? Okay, boom. I've Connections Online Quiz League. We won our divisional championship, and we got this. And I've also got a medal.
So that's technically one step closer to being a possibly a top quizzer in the UK. So I think that deserves an applause in itself, I think. Now, that means we've got high hopes on you.
Yeah.
And hopefully end on the show with a high. I don't have to explain the rules. You know the rules, yeah? Know the lifelines?
Yeah, I know them a little. I know all of this a little bit too well.
Well, hopefully, let's end this on a high with you becoming a millionaire. And on that note, let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Question 1 for 500 euros. Knives, forks, spoons are considered which of the following? Goldware, silverware, bronzeware, or platinumware?
How would I know? I only eat with my beak. My webbed feet are not made for any of these utensils, but I believe they're called silverware. Final answer.
And it's the right answer for 500 euros.
Very unfair question on who wants to be a goose.
But this is why I say we don't allow goose on the show. But anyway, what are basil, oregano, and parsley? Chilies, herbs, peppers, or seeds?
They're all delicious herbs. Final answer.
And that's €1,000. Congratulations. You got €1,000. That's secured. This is for €2,000.
Alright.
Of what nationality is PewDiePie, one of the top content creators on the YouTube platform? Australian, Swedish, Canadian, German.
If you want to be honest, I actually don't think I've ever watched a full video of on the PewDiePie channel, but I do know that he is a Swedish content creator, so that's B, Swedish. Final answer.
For someone who claims he's an old geezer, you actually got it right, surprisingly. It is right, €2,000. I was half expecting Irish to come up just to throw you off because, well, let's be honest, gaming YouTubers, they're quite wild personalities in themselves anyway. They're doing well so far, all lifelines intact. This is for €4,000. If you give me the wrong answer, you have your money back to 1,000. Let's have a look at the question. In chess, a stalemate occurs when the other player's king is alone, found under repeated checks, has no legal moves but isn't under check, or makes an illegal move.
Okay, I'm just trying to understand this question. I'm just going to take my time, just a little bit. I think I know it, but stalemate is where it's by definition it's when the player can't move, but it can't be when it's check, because then that's checkmate. So that means that the king. But more specifically, when there are no moves at all that you can make, but theoretically you can go. I don't know how, but I think and under repeated checks, no, that's not it. Alone, that's not definition of stalemate. Stalemate has to be C, has no legal moves, but isn't under check. Final answer. C.
Play chess?
Very badly, yes.
Shows. Because you got the right answer. This is why you stick to quizzing, and I like that. This is for €8,000 now. Once again, all lifelines intact. Let's keep it going. Häglich Schnitzel, a part of the exclamation here. From what meat is a traditional Wiener Schnitzel made? Veal, lamb, pork, or chicken?
I mean, before the options came up, I immediately thought veal. So, I mean, I've had Wiener Schnitzel. I've been in Austria, and when I was in Austria, I had Wiener Schnitzel, and when I was there, I'm quite certain it was veal. So yeah, veal, final.
Voor €8.000. De antwoord is Richtig!
Eh. Veal is my favourite of all the meats. Because it's beef, but better.
Personally, for me, I'm as much as I like land animals, I'm more of a seafood person. But that's a question for another time.
I can't eat fish, but I do love shrimps and octopuses and squids and stuff like that.
So you don't mind crustaceans then?
Yeah.
Those. Okay,
I'm
that's
good
fair
with them.
enough. Right. Let's double this one to €16,000.
Okay.
Which country is not found on 2 continents? Kazakhstan, Egypt, Panama, or the Philippines?
Ooh. I'm trying to think of the definition of being found on 2 continents. Okay, Kazakhstan is definitely can be seen as Asia or Europe. That's a common sort of thing between them. I don't know. Egypt obviously does stretch into Asia with the Middle East. Panama, again, I mean, touches the South America. I don't know whether the Philippines counts as being part of the of Oceania. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. The worst thing that can happen is going out at this stage, and especially going out with a good geography head like yourself. So I will ask you. Final.
Okay, well, in that case, this is what I think. Now, the thing is, though, is that I'm pretty sure that Kazakhstan is only in Central Asia. I don't think it's actually in Europe. So I'm going to rule that out.
Wait, what?
I don't think Kazakhstan is touching Europe. I think it's probably just in Central Asia.
Okay, well, the question's
again-
asking which of them is not found on 2 continents. Which one's
know,
only
I'm
found on
that's-
1?
That's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to work. That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's what I'm saying. I don't think. But then again, it's saying Eurasia because it's bordering Russia, though. That's the problem, though.
I've played Pointless where they were looking for European countries, and they said Kazakhstan counts. So I don't want to sort of shy away up, but I do think that it's classified as being on European land as
Okay. Oh, so okay. Well, then Kazakhstan is that then. Egypt, I think. The thing is, though, is that you might be right because it is touching Asia more so in the Arab Peninsula. So that goes to Panama, but I think Panama might be in between the North and South Americas.
Yeah, I mean, it touches Colombia. I mean, does the Darien Gap classify? My instinct is the Philippines because it's the one I'm least certain is oceanic.
Because I think
Papua New Guinea is oceanic. They say that that's Oceania.
Well, the thing is, I think Philippines is just considered as Asia alone. I think.
Yeah.
So, okay, I think after talking this out, I think we can now have some degree of comfort that it could be actually the Philippines.
Yeah, I think that was good.
Yep. In that case, then, unless we can think of anything else, it'll be. I think we can agree that it might be the Philippines. So in that case, it's the Philippines. Final answer. But that's down to you now.
I mean, we don't know it, but I think we can agree that there's more chance of A, B, and C being what they call transcontinental. I mean, just bicontinental, but yeah, okay. D, Philippines. Final answer.
Computer, please reveal the correct answer.
Hey,
Yes.
good job, man.
No, good job to you. But yes, the Philippines, located solely in Asia, whilst Egypt sort of heading towards the Arab Peninsula in Asia, Panama between the North and South of Americas, and then Kazakhstan, mostly Central Asia, but just touching Europe just by land border with Russia a little. You won away for 32,000, and now with the minimum you walk away. You've got 3 lifelines left. Let's have a look at this question now.
Go 32.
32,000. Which of these romances with missing words of Jules Verne can be completed with the lowest number?
Goodness. Okay.
Around the world in days, years vacation, 1,000 leagues under the seas, weeks in a balloon.
Goodness. Okay. So it's around the world in 80 days. I'm trying to remember year's vacation. Aye. This is. I've been to my local library and I've seen this, but Aye. Okay, well, it's around the world in 80 days. 20,000 leagues under sea. I think it's 40 weeks in a balloon. Would you have a 40-year vacation? That seems unlikely. The question is do I risk using a lifeline on it? I'm not certain, but I'm going to play the game. I'm going to say year's vacation is the one that can be followed, that can be completed with the lowest number. Could be 10 years vacation. I mean, 10 years I feel like is the maximum number for a vacation. I feel anything longer than that, a residency. So yeah, year's vacation, final answer. Oh, goodness.
You've worked it out very well. 32,000 euros.
I was like, I know 3. I don't know a 4 for the Jules Verne novel with a number in it. So
around the world in 80 days.
Yeah.
B, 2 years in vacation.
Ew.
I'll
write that to my reading list.
And 20 for C and 5 years in bloom for D. Now, some great news. Now,
Oops,
a bit of great.
I'm gonna have to cut.
Oh.
Hold on.
Yeah, music's gone a bit haywire.
Yeah, I pressed the wrong button. I wanted to press the ping, and then
No.
So we're gonna have to redo this one. Just ignore whatever's going on.
Yay. So nice we have to do it twice.
Right, let me just do this while. Okay. We'll just start with the lights down if that's okay.
Yep, sure.
Right. Anyways, giving you a countdown.
Do it from 5.
Yep.
Now, the good news.
Oops.
Arman! Now, the good news. All 4 lifelines are now in.
Yay!
So, hopefully, we will end this night with you being a millionaire. And to be honest, you don't care about the money. It's more about the accolade.
Yeah.
And you can say, finally, I've become a millionaire. And you know what? Funny thing
You're
is, that's
never having me on the show again.
Well, the funny thing is, though, on the Costa Rican version, there was a female journalist, and she wanted to appear on the show for fun. And all of a sudden, she became a top prize winner.
Oh, wow.
So, before we know, you could be following the same footsteps as her.
Yeah. Well, I'll try to emulate her spirit.
Right. Question number 8 now for €64,000, and it is a free guess. Let's have a look.
Okay, come on.
What flower in antiquity meant scent or confidentiality? Hyacinth, dahlia, tulip, or rose?
Oh my goodness. Okay. This is a tough one. Okay, I immediately don't think rose. Oh my goodness. I'm just trying to think of I'm presuming antiquity means like old times, so we don't actually know. I mean, does it? Okay, it's certain I'm going to be using a lifeline. It's just which. That could be regretful. Let's ask the audience.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, audience, we need your help on this question. On your GUI keypads, A, B, C, or D, or vote now. And for the record, unfortunately, it's not one of those gooey ones, sadly.
Ooh.
Okay, so 12% for hyacinth, 12% for dahlia, 25% for tulip, 50% for rose.
That's exactly what I said it wasn't. I mean, there is the name of the rose. I mean, that's a book about the monastery. Is that about secrecy?
What?
I think generally in life you need to trust other people. I mean, roses definitely existed in the sort of old times. I mean, if they get it wrong, then they've made me a very unhappy goose.
You can
Rose,
chase
fine.
after them.
Yeah, okay, Rose, final answer. Thanks for that idea.
To be honest, I was hoping the audience would get it wrong, because at least then that's one goose away from me. But the correct answer is rose. It's the right answer. So, rose is actually sub rosa, or Neo-Latin for under the rose. It's a Latin phrase which denotes secrecy or confidentiality. The rose has an ancient history as a symbol of secrecy. So there you go, bit of old Latin language that you could actually use it actually in quizzes, because I'm sure there'll be in a high level quizzes that
There's always they always ask about rose, about Latin and stuff like that.
Well, there you go. That's something to be used for.
Legal terms, the curse of a quizzer.
There's only one Latin phrase I know, and that is goose non grata. Right. 4 away from a million. 3 lifelines left. This is for €125,000. According to Forbes, in which year were at least 1,000 billionaires registered for the first time in their rankings?
Oh, goodness, okay.
2005, 2008, 2011, 2014.
Oh, brother. I mean, I do not have a clue. I'm just trying to think when and how long did the stock market crack? There was a big sort of stock market thing back in 2009, I think. I think it was around my birthday. Forbes, in which year? The moral of the story is that I do not know the answer, rather painfully. So I am going to +1.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Okay. If you know this one, please make yourself known by jumping up and down, please. And we've got one taker.
Okay, well, it's going to have to be SSJ that helps the goose.
Okay, let's bring SSJ down. And coincidentally, the host of Duel that's on tomorrow.
Hello,
Okay. SSJ, I'm going to ask you a question first. Did you ever thought you'd be helping out a goose on a game show?
Yes, actually, I just smoked a joint, and this is one of the highs I saw. So, I'm joking. I did not smoke anything.
Yeah, I wouldn't have want that. After you get chosen as a first friend, you say, "Oh, I get smoke." That means that anything becomes unliable.
No, don't worry. I don't do any of that business.
Right.
Sure.
Back to business now.
Who said sure?
Me.
You two, take your time now. See what you want to do.
Okay. What do you feel?
If we're talking about like tech, if we're talking about tech industry, the main boom was around 2006 onwards due to the iPhone, and then obviously the phone wars. 2011 seems a bit late because obviously Facebook would have been afterwards. 2014 is a bit late for me as well. If I had to play this, I'd go 2008.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
when was the stock market crash?
When was what?
The stock market crash.
2007.
2007. Okay, that's annoying then.
So my assuming was 2007. The number drops in the list. 2008 rebuild, number goes up, and then it passes 1,000 for the first time.
I mean, how confident are you feeling?
Very.
Okay, that does it for me then.
Right.
Well, thank you for your help. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you very much,
I'm gonna go
SSJ.
steal some poker chips from Monte Carlo. Anyways.
Right.
Okay.
So the question is, do you trust SSJ's answer?
I do. I mean, 2008. Yeah, makes sense. That is what you said, right?
Yes. Yeah, he did.
Okay. We'll risk it, but we'll go 2008 final answer.
SSJ.
Hello.
You've got him 125,000 euros.
Yeah, you gotta win it now. It's happening. Tonight's night.
But yeah, SSJ, your explanation is pretty much spot on. Very, very spot on, mate. Honestly, that's probably the best. This is probably the best +1 we've seen in this series.
That's the thing. He knows technology. Like, imagine.
All I need to say is insane ball knowledge.
We're 3 away from a million, but only 2 lifelines.
Yeah.
The next question is what €250,000. Let's have a look at this one.
How many teeth does a dolphin have?
What did Charles Olweir photograph in 1996 and allegedly said his picture was more known than the Mona Lisa?
Ooh.
Old Red Fire Engine, Hilly Green Meadow, Small Blue Lake, Sassy White Poodle.
My immediate thought, I have no idea. My immediate thought was when I see Hilly Green Meadow, I'm thinking, is that the Windows XP thing? The sort of, or is it Buena Vista or whatever it's called? You know when you have like a Windows thing, and then there's that nice story, and it's by a New Zealand guy. So then, well, at least I think he's New Zealand. So the name checks out. I can't think of an example of A, C, or D. Sassy White Poodle, I mean... When Brian Eno composed the music to the Windows startup, they claimed that music was the most heard sound in the world. So that immediately draws me to the fact that it isn't an impossible claim that creating a photo for Windows would be the source of the most known thing in the world. I feel like I have to go for it because I feel like this is such good inference. I feel like I've nailed it.
I just need your 2 words.
Hilly Green Meadow, final answer. Go on then.
You're one gutsy fella, Quiz.
One gutsy goose.
If I were to give you another chance, what would you have gone for?
On the basis that A and D, I think I would have seen if by description I would have gone C, but I mean that's only if you're giving me a. Do you know what? Honestly, I would have gone B again.
So it's an unequivocal decision.
Could be unequivocally wrong though.
And it's the right decision for €250,000.
I got that question right. That's unbelievable. Is it the Windows thing? Is it the Windows?
So it's a picture called The Bliss. Let's just have a click. Yeah. So it is The Bliss. Was actually taken in January 1996. But that actually predates Microsoft XP. But yeah, you've
that one.
worked that out.
Is he New Zealand or am I just firing?
It was actually in California.
No.
It was actually in the it's actually located in the Sonoma County in California.
Okay.
As for James O'Rear, he's actually American. So you sort of mixed it up a bit, but you've got there in the end.
Yeah.
Now, if you play this carefully, have used 1 lifeline per question, we could see you becoming a millionaire at last.
It's the powers of the goose, I'm telling you.
Let's look at this question for €500,000. According to linguists, the amount of languages spoken in the island state of Papua New Guinea equals just above 700, about 750, exactly 800s, just under 850.
Certain I've seen something that says that it's 800 plus. Which would mean D. I think the idea of it being an exact number is preposterous. Especially so round, I see it being preposterous. There's so many studies about these, and just... It's so difficult to understand which lifeline to use, because... Let's say from the perspective I'm right. If I'm right, then... If I use my 50-50, I waste a 50-50, and I think when you're in the final question, the 50-50 is the most vital lifeline you can have. I mean, this is your specialty languages. I don't know about Papua New Guinean languages. I mean, I've studied a couple. I mean, there's the Dani language of Papua New Guinea, and they're noted for only having two descriptions of colors, being light and dark. So you can only have light blue and dark blue, rather than all the numerous amount of shades that we can have in English. But that's about my extent of knowledge of Papua New Guinean languages. I'm trying to think: is it economical to use you for now, and then play from there?
Because at the moment you're sort of hovering around D.
D is what I'm looking, because I've seen something that says there are over 800 languages in Papua New Guinea, which would mean D. Okay. Let's ask you. Final.
Okay. This is what I think. Now, the thing is, though, is that there are a lot of countries in the world that do speak quite a lot of languages, and sometimes it can be local indigenous languages.
Yeah.
Or sometimes languages from other countries that have, have colonized or have migrants coming in, and all sorts. But it would be it is preposterous to think of exactly that number, because it's always going to be an estimation. So see if we can rule out.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, given how there's so many indigenous people in Papua New Guinea, similar to like Australia, because you got to think though, because there are a lot of indigenous people in the Oceania countries.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and say that I'm going to agree with you on that.
You think D is one?
I think it is D. Just above 700, about 750. I think above 700 probably, but I don't see that. 750 about, it's just sort of pushing it.
Do you want to know my source for why I think it's D?
Yeah, go on.
My source is the Chaser Ultimate Edition. There is a question in there about which country speaks the most languages with over 800, and the answer is Papua New Guinea. I mean, I don't know how I'd feel then if I was wrong, because then that'd be like a childhood ruined. But
What do you think
about 50-50?
The thing is, I want to see you winning a million. I want to see you winning a million. I'd rather keep that lifeline behind. But I think the way we've been discussing this, I think D does seem more plausible.
Yeah.
So, if you really think that it's D and it's certain it's D, I'm sure it's D. Then go for it.
Okay.
And that is my final answer.
All right. We're just gonna have to bite the bullet. D. Final answer. And you don't know the answer. You're gonna have to ask the computer, which is worse.
This series, we've had a lot of huge winners. And we've had 3 people going to question 12. Are you about to become number 4?
If you're gonna go to a break, I swear to God, man.
Computer, please reveal the correct answer after the break.
Ah! You
Don't
dumb!
go away.
I'm getting some water. Damn you!
We can take him.
Right.
6, 6 red. Somebody who got it wrong. Oh no. Or should I say, oh no.
I'll be right back.
Shout very loudly.
And I'm sweating.
Don't mind me, I'm just watching the 1% Club.
Quiz, put your medals on. Put the medals on for the good luck.
Maybe.
Well, welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and I think this is probably the most crucial and critical ask the host played in this game. According to linguists, the amount of languages spoken in the island state of Papua New Guinea equals, the options were just above 700, about 750, exactly 800, or just under 850. We used Ask the Host. Quiz had an inkling it was D. We talked about it, and we said it's probably going to be D. I said to go for it because we were both convinced, but now I do not have an indication on the right answer. I said this series we had 2 people facing question 12, and counting tournament, we also had another person who saw the final question. Quiz.
Yeah.
You're about to see the €1,000,000 question.
Yes!
Oh my god.
Come on, this is gonna be the day.
You know what? There is a Latin phrase for this. Carpe diem. Seize the day. Quiz. I'm going to say this. You are just 1 away from becoming a millionaire. How are you feeling right now?
Well, what I'm thinking is, I have made it to the £1,000,000 question and 50-50'd and lost. So I'm definitely not going to take this for granted. A 50-50 can still easily go wrong. It just needs to be about the right thing.
But the thing is, though, is that with every question, you've always done things logically, which has been a strong suit for you. So hopefully this plays out for you. How would you feel if you actually win the million? I know it's not the money, but it's more like the accolade.
Yeah.
How do you feel knowing that you've actually done it?
It would stop the sort of the weight on my shoulders to finally win this. So yeah, I think it would be there would be a sense of completedness if this were to come off right.
Let's hope we can get this over with.
Yes.
If I were you, use the 50-50 anyway if it helps, okay?
Mhm.
But this is it. Question number 12 of 12 for 1 million euros. Here we go. Okay. At which Winter Olympics did the army have to step in to transport tons of snow?
Oh.
Italy 1956, United States 1960, Austria 1964, France 1968.
I have an inkling.
Yes.
I'm going to 50-50 first, but
Sure?
Yep.
Okay. Computer, please take away 2 wrong answers. So it's United States 1960 or Austria 1964. Is that inkling still there?
yes.
And what is that inkling?
My inkling is the United States 1960, because if we look at the hosts of the Winter Olympics that have done in America, there's a place called Squaw Valley. I'm completely uninformed of the years, but in the USA, there's a place called Squaw Valley. It's now a unfortunately derogatory term, but Squaw Valley, if I'm not mistaken, is in California. It never snows in California.
But is that inkling enough to get you the €1,000,000?
Well, okay, well, to my knowledge, the only Austrian place that has ever hosted the Winter Olympics is Innsbruck. Innsbruck is like it's a it's a mountainous place. I mean, there's loads of snow there. Surely they wouldn't have to transport. But my worry was that Austria was going to stay because it's just one of those smaller countries. It's one of those obscure facts it could be. But the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm trying to no. But 1932, I was going to say because America hosted in 1932, but 1932 I think was Lake Placid because Franklin Delano Roosevelt opened the 1932 Olympics, and that was when he was under the capacity of being the New York mayor, which Lake Placid is really near. So I think 1960 was Squaw Valley, and it wasn't Salt Lake City because that was 2002 or something like that. Listen, you know this more than me. It's about the accolade, and no passage of time is going to change my mind from thinking it's B. So here we go. United States, 1960. Final answer.
Let's just focus on the 2 people that have seen question 12. Biz walked away with €500,000. If he would have gone for it, he would have been right. Pokel, last week, sat in that chair and became a millionaire. You are the third person to see this question. You've used 50-50. You had an inkling it was United States in 1960. You talked it out. You didn't think it was 1964 because of the winter conditions of Innsbruck. And it's now come down to this. Quiz. You no longer have €500,000. And I can't believe you've done it. The correct answer is Austria, 1964.
Oh! Oh my goodness!
I'm so sorry.
Oh no! Not again!
Quiz, I am so sorry. So the thing is that in 1964, this is what I've got on my screen here. The weather conditions at that time was that Innsbruck had the warmest winter in 58 years. And because of that, they needed the army to move the snow from the Austrian Alps and ice to Innsbruck to host the games in 1964. Quiz, I am so sorry, mate.
Oh man, I was actually getting giddy. I really thought I did it.
Quiz, it gives me no pleasure to say this, but you're walking away with €32,000.
It's not bad, I guess.
But I'm going to say this though. Keep trying. Keep trying. And hopefully you'll get there. We all believe in you because you're one hell of a quizzer. But please sit down because it is unfortunately the end of the show and unfortunately the end of the series. But what can I say? This series has been, I think, for me, one of the best series we've ever done on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And it's been fantastic. We had a millionaire last week. We had 3 top prize questions. We have a lot of tier 3 winners. I really enjoyed this series, and no doubt we'll be back very soon. But next week things are really hotting up because we're leaving Poland for Down Under for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Hot Seat, and my best friend Arman will be hosting it. So get ready for it because we've got a brand new set, brand new graphics, brand new everything. I'm sure you will enjoy it. Tomorrow is Duel, the knockout stages. Don't miss that. Not because of SLR, not because of SSJ, but because of me, because I'm going to be there. But in the meantime, though, thank you so very much for being with us this season. It's been an amazing season. Until next time, I'll see you soon, and we'll see Arman next week for Millionaire Hot Seat. Good night, and take care, one and all.
Good night.
Good night.
Big ball.
Oh. Man alive!
That was so close. Holy
GG.
I will tell you how I actually got that I won. I thought Austria would have been too. I was thinking. I think. Yes, Score Valley. It's California. Nothing. It's like the leg from Band-Aid. You didn't know it's Christmas. It never snowed.